The game takes place at the top of an underground nightclub, where metal railings tremble to the pulse of a long-lost drum machine. A crooked AI dealer is waiting for you. The question lies, will you meet them? This is Buckshot Roulette, a horror game that recently launched on itch.io for a mere $1. The game revolutionizes the iconic game of Russian Roulette with a handful of changes, from adding items that change the rules of the game on the fly to, adding a shotgun into the mix. Join me in this episode of RatedEm, where we take a look at what makes this indie horror such a great time, from its atmosphere to its gameplay. Before we start, if you haven't already, subscribe. I talk about video games on this channel, from exploring the history of gaming's greatest failures in my So What Happened series, to reviewing games in their own individual videos like this one, or just uploading videos about game-related topics like my video on weird 7th generation games. I also stream on this channel from time to time, so if any of that interests you, feel free to join our community and hit that subscribe button. Buckshot Roulette starts you off in a bathroom. Once you've mentally prepared yourself, you can leave, take in possibly the last sight of the nightclub you'll ever see, and enter the door in front of you. Behind that is a room that hosts the game that gambles with the most expensive item you have in your possession, your life. You sign the waiver, and the game starts. In front of you is a shotgun. The aim of the game is to eliminate the dealer's lives. However, there's a certain amount of live rounds within the shotgun. The rest are all blanks. They're loaded in at random, and it's up to your decision making to determine which are real and which are fake. You can make one of two actions on your turn: shoot the dealer or shoot yourself. If you take a shot, you'll be revived, but at the cost of a charge from the defibrillators. The same thing happens for the dealer. The first round is more so an introduction to the basics. The second round, however, is where things get interesting. Items are introduced, such as alcohol, cigarettes, and each item has a different effect on the rules. Handcuffs let you take an extra turn, smoking lets you gain a charge back. Each one can be combined in one turn to give you the best advantage against the dealer possible. However, the third round is where things get real. After a certain amount of lost charges, the wires to your defibrillator are cut, and you can only take one more shot before you fully die. Kill the dealer and you run off with the money. Fail to do so, and Buckshot Roulette is short, taking about only 15 minutes to breeze through, but there's a lot of replayability to it. Pretty much everything about the game is randomized, so no two playthroughs are the same. The order of shotgun rounds, the items, the decisions that the dealer takes, it's all different every time. And when that randomness adds up, it feels good. It feels amazing to get the right amount of items to turn the tides of the game in your favor. I also want to talk about the atmosphere. It's creepy and foreign from any other horror experience I've seen. The idea of a shotgun blast to the skull killing you instantly, only to be revived a second later to endure the pain again, is horrifying. All this machinery to keep the game running is rigged together with old wiring and computer parts, and these devices are meant to keep you alive just to continue to suffer. The grimy aesthetics play a big role too. The crusty graphics only blur the hold you have on any kind of realistic setting for this game. And like I said, every piece of technology being held together by duct tape is a part of that aesthetic. It's the little things like the vices of alcohol and tobacco being key points within the game. The contract you find with God written on it, covered in blood, it all just adds this mysterious, grungy feel to the game, which works really well for the horror aspect. Also, remember when I talked about replayability? Well, just recently the game got updated with a new hard mode that could be activated before playing the first round. Taking the pills on the counter in the bathroom will let you up the ante by not only just playing against a more intelligent AI dealer, but at the end you can play for double or nothing. Both of these elements are great additions for the replayability of this game. Overall, Buckshot Roulette is a great time. If you want to check it out, it's up for $1 on the developer's itch.io page. If you want to grab it, I'll leave a link in the description. It's a lot of fun, and it makes me want to see more of what this developer has to offer. And hey, if you liked this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. You can also feel free to leave a comment, as I read every single one and I try to reply to as many as I can. If you want to check out more videos, you can do so here, as well as check out my second channel, which is where I upload the best highlights from my live streams. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.